Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Paper Pumpkin Congratulations box. Part of this beautiful suite is these fabulous mini paper pumpkin boxes, and they're actually a really good size. I decided to stick with the theme of the suite with the confetti and congratulations, and inside of mine that is decorated I have a little congratulations banner. Oops. So I can't get it all on screen, but as you can see, congratulations. And the cute thing about this is obviously it folds up. You can fill this with tissue paper, with confetti itself, any number of things, but I just love it. I think it's so pretty. So let's go ahead and make it. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is the congratulations banner, because that's going to take the longest. So I have some coloured cardstock that is, and I've only got centimetres for this one, guys, I'm afraid, 8 centimetres by 12, and then you need Whisper White at 7.5 centimetres by 11.5, and you need 5 of each. So with the Whisper White, the first thing we want to do is do some stamping. So when I can find it, I've got my Calypso coral here, and also, crikey, I feel like I've not been in this craft room for ages. I can't seem to find anything. My crushed curry. Then I want the Pattern Play stamp set, and again I'm going to go with hearts and, well, exploding dots, maybe fireworks, not sure what you'd class them as, but anyway, we'll go with those. That one and that one, and it's up to you whichever way round you do it. I generally like to stamp off just because I think that it makes the colours a little softer. And I'm literally just going to do 4, ooh, nearly didn't stamp off. That's because I'm talking and can't concentrate on doing 2 things at once. Yeah, I'm literally going to stamp them all the same. Again, you don't have to, it's entirely your choice which way round you do these. But I just think this is a fun project. You can add so much more to it. If you wanted, you could add banners and streamers, streamers from the banners rather. Yeah, I mean, it's that saying, isn't it, that your imagination is sort of where it will end, because the options are there for you. So that's that one. And then the Calypso coral hearts. Again, I'm just going to stamp off, although I never think that Calypso coral looks as nice stamped off for some reason. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just simply stamping all of these on here, nearly there. Don't worry, because I've done a lot of the hard work for the other part anyway, but I've still got a bit to show you. So last few bits, and obviously this doesn't necessarily have to be for a wedding, and that's sort of why I chose these colours for this one, because I think this would look just as good as a party congratulations or anything. Bear with me just a second while I just slip my jacket off. It's gone very warm in here all of a sudden. Okay, so that's those parts done. So I'm just going to put those all together to one side for the moment, because I need my letters. So what I did already is I got the fabulous Playful Alphabet dies. As you can see, I cut out some of the letters already, and I literally did them alternate. So I have the C, O, N, G, R, A, you get the picture. So all of those ones alternate onto crushed curry and Calypso coral. And this also, which I should have shown you before, is backed with the adhesive sheets. And then I'm just going to move that a second. Oh, now this could all go wrong because my cut and emboss machine is actually being used as a stopper for my tripod. So we could all slide everywhere in a moment. So here's my die cut machine. Let's hope we can just do this super fast and I can put this back before it all goes terribly wrong. So I've got my sandwich, my base plate 1, my insert 2, my clear plate 3, then those, and then my top sandwich. So I'm just going to run this through. There we go. And thankfully everything stayed on the card, which helps massively. So let's put this back quickly before my tripod slides everywhere. And crumbs nearly. I think we're okay. I think we did it. Okay, so then I have the rest of my letters here. So I'm just going to pop them out. Here, where's that little pot gone? I'm going to put these back in here so that I can put them away safely when I finish and I don't lose any. And I think this was actually, this little pot was maybe something that came with a dessert in or something. It's just a plastic, and I just thought that's perfect for little things on my desk. At least I won't lose my dies, which is the most important thing. Okay, so as you can see, that's that bit done. And then with your cards, you then just lie them out and try and move it up a little bit so that I'm more in the camera. There we go. So lie those out. And then what I generally did was I put the 3 letters, whoops, no, on here. Where did my G go? Oh, come on, I had it. Oh, crumbs, don't do this. Okay, we'll pretend we have the G. G, R, congratulations. Okay, so as you can see now, my colours are now alternate. Did I miss the G completely? I thought I saw it. Okay. We can pretend that there's a G there because it doesn't look like I even die cut it, but I'm convinced I did. Anyway, so what I do now is I actually stick the centre one on first. And that obviously gives me the centre point then for them all. Again, if you want to eyeball it, measure it, mark it, it's entirely your choice. As you know, I always eyeball these things. But that's just how I do it. Right, so all of these then get stuck on. And if I knew how to edit, I would fast forward, but I don't, so I'm not. But you get the gist anyway. I will do the R before I add my photos. And I will also watch the film back because I am still convinced that I had it. Anyway. This is probably the only time-consuming bit out of all of it, if I'm honest. The rest is a really quick quick and easy process. Yeah, this is the fiddly bit. Oh, I haven't put the T on, the U in first on this one. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's gone really dark. I'm glad I have this little lamp on my desk. But anyway, just sing a little song to yourselves or go make a cup of tea while you're doing this. Trust me to pick the longest word. Like, it couldn't have just been hi. 2 pages, 2 bits left, so we're nearly there. The trouble is I couldn't really do this bit ahead of time because I wanted to show you how I did it all. And I've still not done the centre one. It's because I'm rushing now, so I want to get this done. Anyway, as I said, this can be made for any occasion. Birthdays, you could create one with a happy birthday. I guess that would actually have more letters, wouldn't it? Who knows? So, yeah, you can create it with anything you want, really. Last two. You know, I'll finish this video and find this letter on the floor or something silly. You can tell that I'm really bothered by it, can't you? Just obsessed with where the G's gone. I don't like to lose things, and I don't like to sort of be unprepared, as it were. Right, there we have it. So, congratulations. So the simple bit now is to adhere them onto these, but as with my previous one, we need to add the ribbon. So, we can either go, in fact I'm just going to go with this one. So what you need is a really short little strip of ribbon. So I need 2 to connect those, 2 to connect those, 2 to connect those, and the last 2 to connect those. Then what I found, this was the easiest way of doing it, was Stamp and Seal Plus. My first one doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to stick my ribbon where, just there, that's fine. Then normal Stamp and Seal to adhere my card to the backing. And then just layer it on the top and just give that little bit of press there. The next one, original Stamp and Seal, and then I kind of eyeball this bit here. And for this one I need to do both sides, add my ribbon to this side, flip this over, obviously make sure this is the right way round, line them up, bearing in mind you've got your layer to put on top, flip it over and add your layer. And then repeat again with this one. So normal seal on your card, whoops, not get stuck to it, eyeball where you want your adhesive. Sorry, my adhesive decided to slide off the edge of the runner there. Another bit there, get rid of that because it will stick up to everything otherwise. And then again, your 2 bits of ribbon. Nearly forgot. You can now fold these together, you see, because they're the same. So again, eyeball, get your space, stick that on there, fold it over, And oh dear, that's not level, is it? Oh well. And then the last two, so again we have our last two pieces of ribbon on this side. That way. So again, line that up, flip it over, add my backing, and then the last one only needs one side of your Snail Plus, and you can even do it this way, to be fair. And there we have our banner. So it's all made up ready, beautiful. So fold that up and put it out of the way for a second, and I'm just going to make up my box. So this is the paper pumpkin box, it comes flat packed. I did go across all of these parts with a bone folder because the card is quite thick, and if you want to get nice folds with your box, then I would advise you do this, just because it will help keep the box together. So just go along all of the pieces, give them all a good press. Also is almost a bit of a workout because of them being so stiff, but once you've done that bit, we then make the boxes up. So you have two tabs here that fold in, and then these simply go over the top and tuck into the holes. Okay, so these little tabs here go into these holes here. So up and over, and there it is. Simple as that. Your box is made. Pop your gift, banner, whatever inside, tuck those sides inside, and these little tabs just slide in there. And there you have your little box, and then all you need to do is decorate it. So again, I have here some cardstock and some DSP to layer on the top. So this one is 5 1/4 by 3.5 inches, which is 3.5 by 9 centimeters. And then the DSP is 5 inches by 3.25 inches, which is 13 by 8.5 centimeters. Then we have two sides, two shorter and two longer. So these are 3/4 inch by 3.25 inches, which is 8.5 by 2. So you'll need two of these. And then the DSP is 1/2 by 3, which is 8 by 1.5 centimeters. And then the others are 5 1/4 by 3/4, and the DSP is 5 by 1/2, and in centimeters they are 13.5 by 2 and 13 by 1.5. All of the measurements are on my blog as always, so don't worry if you missed them, misheard, didn't understand. They are all on my blog. and the link for that is below too. As soon as we've got these stuck on, the last little piece. Okay, so there's my box. So now I just need to put a little bit on the top here to decorate it with, which I haven't got to hand, which is most rubbish. So I have some Whisper White here, and then I have my Calypso Coral, and where is she hiding? Highland Heather, because we don't have Purple Posy, but Highland Heather works just as well once it's stamped off. So I'm just going to stamp this on here, because I am cutting it to size in a moment, so don't worry. So that's that bit done. And then, where did I put the stamp set? Where's it gone? It was literally here. Oh, there it is, it's hiding. I see it now. And then cue the confetti, which I'm going to stamp in Calypso Coral, and I'm using the full colour of it this time just because I want it to stand out. And then we're going to give that a little trim. I'm just going to put this back over here. So I just need to trim this down to size. To keep some of that exploding confetti, and otherwise it will look like I've not stamped any of it. Okay, I need to give that just a bit more of a trim there. So that's my little sentiment there, and then I need just some Calypso Coral here. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to add some adhesive to that and back that onto there, and then you know me, I do this with my scissors, not my trimmer, which is most naughty, I know. There we have that bit done. So just add a few dimensionals onto back of this one, or you can stick it flat onto the box, whichever's your choice. I'm going to pop that in that corner. I have those beautiful resin dots. I'm just going to add a couple of. There we go, and then last but not least, the beautiful ribbon to tie round into a bow on the top. And that is your box made with your banner all ready. I don't quite know what happened there, but there we go. Oh, didn't quite go right, so let's just quickly, I'm not too worried about the position of this bow at this time because I can jiggle that bit around. I'm just wanting to make sure I get the colour of the ribbon on the outside. There we go, that's better. Pretty bow. And then I'm just going to trim those little tails slightly and then just slide that up and across, and there you have it. I'll quickly slide this one on And as I said, there is your congratulations box. Super cute and super fun. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.